Welcome to the Iohl radio show. I am your host, Doc Torrey. My host tonight are Sir Mike Knight and our own Teen Wolf Red Wing. Welcome, boys.
How's it going, man?
All right, boys. The reason why I have you on tonight is, one, we're going to talk about the Season 5 championships, the series, how that went down. We're also going to talk about the summer tournament. Mike's going to break that down for us, talk about the trades, because I'm sure there's going to be some questions about the trades, because originally the idea was no trades at all, but that has changed. And we'll go to the predictions by Manly. So let's start off with the season. Let's talk about the championships. Red, you want to take us who played in them? Give me the two teams.
Ottawa and Vancouver.
Okay.
All right, you got your management for Ottawa was Snatch V2, Lindros, and Jay Money. They put together the team of Tucklebo. I honestly don't know how to say his name.
Okay.
Schaefer, Peking, My Destiny, Beeport, Lax Beast, Jay Mitch, and Elke. And their goalies are Rowski and Gal Crew.
Excellent. And for Vancouver?
All right, Vancouver's management was Manship and Prust. They put together a team of Daddy Protein, Yurch, Zephyrin, Brakeezy, Pawnlore, Timeless, Bones, Rage Snipes, Bird Boy, and Mikey. Boys were Macintosh and Legendary.
Congratulations to Vancouver, boys. Season 5 champs, man. Way to go. So, real quick, boys, before we go in the summer tournament, Mike, I got to ask, man, all our predictions were wrong. Everybody was wrong, man. So let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah, we weren't even close.
No.
We judge on the regular season, and the regular season is not the playoffs. Playoffs are a completely different beast, and just like in real life, it is in online hockey as well. I mean, personally, it went to Game 7 too, and it was a 1-0 game, and the first goal wasn't scored until the third period.
Right.
Like, it was a tough matchup too. And none of us even expected either of these teams to make it.
I apologize right now to Vancouver and Ottawa. I apologize right now, man. Didn't give you any love, and I'm glad you showed us all wrong, man. It was a great series, and Vancouver, way to go.
It was absolutely great series, and it was a great season by both these teams.
Yep.
And Vancouver was one of those, they were kind of a sleeper team, man. They just kind of came out of nowhere.
Right.
Not necessarily nowhere. I mean, they were middle of the pack all season, and they made some trades at the trade deadline that just helped them out. And it worked out for them, and I'm glad it did.
So, Red, your predictions, what do you think happened? Did you think that Vancouver and Ottawa were going to make it this far? I mean, to be honest, or...
Honestly, no, I didn't. Yeah. I mean, you guys see all the other shows. I was saying Columbus was going to go all the way up there, and then,
right.
I got proven wrong big time.
Yeah, hell, good for them, man. Congrats, man. I'm glad they proved us all wrong, and way to go, dudes. Way to go, man.
And Ottawa making it that far, they had to go through a lot of teams.
Yeah. Real quick, and I've tried to give a little bit of love to commissioners and league staff on the many shows. We both have, right? And one guy I haven't mentioned in any of my shows is Jay Mitch, by the way, and that's another apology I do owe the guy. But yeah, I was rooting for him, especially the whole Valve situation, right? I mean, you can add your own colorful adjective to describe that dude, but
no, I don't want to talk about him any more than.
Yeah, well, that's it. So word to everybody, look out for that dude.
Yeah, I mean, Ottawa made it through Detroit,
right.
In a tough series. I think they went down 2-0 in that series first before they came back and won it.
Right.
Then they come through Tampa Bay and just go 3-1 in the first 4 games.
And we were calling it 5-1
down, but
yeah,
I'm a little upset that I didn't get to play Game 6, and I was pretty vocal about that. And it sucks. And DGI has apologized to me profusely, but because I was originally scheduled for Game 6, and they switched me out because I wasn't on 15 minutes early. It's pretty shitty.
Well, it's sometimes when it's, especially in the playoffs, right, you want to make sure you have a set thing just for the continuity, because people's nerves are, people are getting excited, so they want that little bit of relax. It just helps you a little better to know who your 6 are. And I understand, but aren't you guys are on the same team for Germany now, right? For the summer tournament, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I hold nothing against DGI.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you explained it, though.
It Took me one day to get over.
Yo,
Anyway, so they go through Tampa Bay, and then they go through Columbus.
Right.
And I knew either Columbus or Carolina, they were both going to be tough matchups for either one of us. Whether we were to be able to pull that out and move on, or Ottawa. And Ottawa pulled it out, and I've got to give love to their goaltending. They got 3 great goaltenders there, and they all, and on top of that, Snatch can play goal as well. And it's their goaltending was just amazing, and their defense helped back them up too.
Right.
And then on the other side you got Vancouver, and Vancouver has that stellar offense. And their goaltending's nothing to scoff at either. So yeah, I mean, Vancouver pulled it out, and congratulations to Vancouver for their World Cup win there.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm glad they made us all look like asses. Thank you, guys.
We can only go by what we know.
I know. But you know what? That's a lesson learned for season 6, though. You know what? I think predictions for season 6 are going to be a lot different. I think people are going to be like so fucking willy-nilly about it. Oh, of course it's going to be Carolina and Columbus, right? I mean, I bought into it too.
I think they made me look like an asshole more than anyone else. I at the beginning of the season, I believe I said I guarantee an East Coast win, and we didn't get it.
How's that shit pie taste, man? That is, yeah. But at least you're man enough to come up and say it, though. That's what I love about you, man. You're man enough to take it. You make the apology. Hey, I'm in the same boat. I got a little piece of it, too. It tastes like shit. You're right. So, do we miss anything on that, Red? Do we miss any names for Ottawa or Vancouver? Make sure we have all our boys. I don't want to skip them.
We got them all.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. So, Mike, moving on to the summer tournament. So, originally, man, the deal was that we had no trades at all.
Right.
Now we incorporated something new. So, if you could explain to the viewers what the process is, I'd be appreciative.
All right, so essentially what it is we're trading draft picks. Now, you can't go pick for pick. If you trade your draft picks, you trade for the entire draft. So, in other words, Germany sitting at number 3, Norway sitting at number 12. If they trade picks, Germany drafts at 12th spot the entire draft. Norway drafts at the 3rd spot the entire draft. Now, obviously, this is serpentine, so it would continue rolling the opposite direction in the 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th, and 10th. So essentially, picks for all picks. All picks for all picks.
Okay. All right. So I guess the con would be that if you have 2 players that you want, you would if you had a higher pick, you would trade lower to try to get them. If they're not going to be picked immediately, is that the game plan? I mean, what's the why would you want to do that then? You know what I mean?
Like, well, I mean, some people want to pick early in the 1st round. They want that one person that they want, and they get them. Now, the problem with that is that you don't pick until very late in the 2nd round. So you're looking at going
late.
Forever until you pick 2nd pick. Now, getting to the middle of the pack. And by the way, that is a trade that is actually happening. That's why I brought it up.
Okay, all right. So it's not hypothetical.
Trade.
Okay.
Now, the reason why we would want the number 12 pick, it's right in the middle of the pack.
All right.
So now we pick number 12, and then in the 2nd round we pick at number 9.
Okay.
Instead of picking at number 3, and in the 2nd round picking at 18.
Right. Yeah, that's probably a good point too, because if you put all your eggs in one basket, and God forbid somehow I'm going to see a connection level or something like that, and you can't make it, you are properly screwed, right? So.
Yep. Well, I mean, that, and it all depends on who you're looking at in the draft. I mean, obviously, if you're looking at picking up a blue 666 or some of the guys from Vancouver there.
Yep.
Or even Ottawa.
Oh, exactly.
Well, some of the big guys there, then you're going to want to pick higher. But if you're looking to draft, later round guys, some guys that, people may not have heard of, you're going to want to pick a little later in the draft.
Okay.
And that's essentially, we're not looking at any of the top guys. If Tank, Rav, or one of them were available in the draft, maybe we would. But
they're management, right? And speaking of management, Teen Wolf, you management too?
Yeah, Poland owner.
So did you get an opportunity to do a trade pick and all that? Or do you want to trade?
Tank offered, and he said no. We're going to stick with we're right in the middle.
Okay. There you go. We weren't asked, so for full disclosure, by the way. So,
You would have sitting at fourth?
yeah, fourth.
Yep.
So we're pretty happy. So let's piggyback off that and go into the predictions on the homepage. There was an article written, nicely done in my opinion. So I just want to get your takes. So I'll start with you, Red. I know you got a chance to read it, and you weren't too excited about it. So let me hear your input. What do you think, man?
Well, I mean, his predictions is his prediction, but
based on management. I mean, that's full disclosure. Based on management.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right.
Exactly.
Right.
And seeing that he's called us, called my team at least personally, Poland, Dallas, or Nashville 2.0.
2.0.
I'm just like, oh.
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing, though, is it? I mean, go ahead. I didn't cut you off.
It's not, but it is. It's not that big. It's not a big deal. It's just I think the teams that he chose, like United States, stuff like that, were all pretty accurate based off of the team management. They've got some strong players, so I think his prediction.
So piggybacking off that, I'm going to definitely get to Mike because I know Germany was articulated pretty well, and I'm sure he wants to get into that. But real quick, the list does somebody have the list on the top? Is it 1 through 10? His predictions. Does somebody have that real quick?
I believe it was the top three were. Let me pull it up real quick. But it was USA.
Correct. I think Japan getting silver.
Japan and Denmark, and then Finland, Slovakia, Canada, and Italy.
Okay.
So
right.
he said USA gold, Japan silver, Denmark bronze, with Finland, Slovakia, Canada, and Italy. Now, it's not going to end up being that way anyway.
Right.
Obviously, I mean, there's room for error, and it's only based off management.
Correct.
Which.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the write-up about Germany then.
Man, I don't think there ever is going to be any love for DGI. Apparently, anybody who's played against DGI knows that he's a tough guy to cover.
Yeah.
And Bull Rusher too. And it's tough to judge defense. I get that. When we're a very defense-heavy management with myself, Burns, and Bull. But the reason I decided to bring Burns in is I know Burns. I know he plays a damn good D, and I know that he can help me manage as well. With my commissioner status plus my real life, I'm need to bring some people in that I know can run a team and I know can help me run this team. Burns one of them, and the fact that myself and Burns were the only ones mentioned in that article was kind of surprising to me. I get that I was mentioned, being the president and the owner of the team. I don't get why DGI wasn't mentioned at all. Tampa Bay Lightning.
I can say in full disclosure, when he started it, he just kept on going to like 3 a.m. So if there is any, you know what I mean. So I think it may be just because he was tired. I don't think it was a full an intentional.
I mean that's fine, but
I see your point.
Out of anybody on the team, DGI should get the most mention. Who he won the President's Cup.
So Mike, who exactly wrote this? It was Manley, correct?
It was Manley,
right,
yes, and it was a damn good written.
Yeah.
It was well written. It was. And his predictions are his predictions.
Right.
No love for France.
I know.
That was rough. No love for Czechoslovakia. He did mention though that he's not familiar with the people there.
Right.
And that's fine too.
Okay.
But again, it's only based on management, and anybody who gets upset about it, like I'm not upset. I take it and I go, okay, well, I'm just going to draft and see if they talk about me after the draft.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a well written article. It was.
I think so. Red. So, out of those teams that you just mentioned, 1 through 10 is pretty much. Is there any team in there that shouldn't be in there? You think? And I guess because he's saying that's his predictions, but besides, let's just talk about all the teams that were mentioned. Denmark, Japan. Who do you think is somebody that we did miss that should be on that list according to you, or do you think there's somebody on that list that shouldn't be there? Either way, you can answer, man. I'm giving you a 2 for 1.
Denmark.
Okay.
Doesn't need to be there.
Okay.
To be honest.
Ouch. Getting a little hot now. Okay, fair enough.
Is that Tank's
Okay.
team?
Okay, well, why is that? Let me hear it. Let me hear it, Team Wolf.
Well, I mean, because I think they're just going to get too high on themselves. You know, think that they have the CEO or wherever rank he's in there on the team, and they're just going to be like, it's Tank's team.
Am I hearing the bus? You backing the bus over him? Is that what we're doing right now? Okay, I just wanted to check. Just go ahead, man. Oh, go ahead.
There was a prior chat before this. We started doing this with him.
Okay.
But or with you guys. But I was talking with him and told him my honest opinion. But yeah, I don't think Denmark should be there.
Okay. All right.
Maybe top 20.
All right. Okay. How about this then? You're on a roll. Who do
There's only 20 teams.
Exactly.
Boy, they're going to be coming after you with pitchforks. So.
Oh, I know.
So is there a team that that was missed that you think should have been on that list that wasn't indicated?
Well, I don't want to say my team, but I honestly think Poland.
Okay.
Just because I got Moose on my team. He's really good.
All right.
Ink Boy, he's a great goalie.
Okay.
Dat 420 is a great forward in general.
Okay.
I mean, I got pretty good management.
All right. So same question to you, Mike.
Japan.
Two-parter.
Japan.
No? Nothing? Not one team on the team?
No love for Japan.
Bold, sir.
Yeah.
Bold.
I mean, maybe up there in the top 6, 7, but not silver.
No.
No. I mean, I do agree with the prediction that if you go into the gold medal round against USA, you get your ass kicked. But no.
Saying is Germany. That's just crazy talk. I want to get this clear. So that's just no go. Okay. All right.
No go Japan.
All right. Who do you think should be in there then? And don't say Germany because we all know that ain't the case. You're not going to say Germany, are you, Mike?
No, I would never. Right?
No.
He was going.
Take the higher moral ground there, Mike. Yeah, I like.
Of course I'm gonna fucking say Germany. Come on, Germany deserves to be up in the top 7 at least. Now I'm not saying that I'm gonna guarantee a medal. I'll let Burns say that because he's gonna say it all over the.
Whoa, sir! If I do recall, 188 Burns 88 guaranteed gold. I think was the prediction.
He did.
Wow.
He did, and I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm going to say it right now. We're winning gold in that international tournament. No one will stop us. We're going to pick the best players, and we're going to run over teams and mercy them first period.
Burnsy, I hope this comes to fruition, but unfortunately, if it's not, I will post this clip.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't want to be that guy, but it's on tape.
I'm not guaranteeing a gold at all.
Okay. All right. But you're saying the top 5? I would say that too. I'd say top 7. Sure, definitely.
I'm also thinking of another team that needs some love, and that's Sweden.
Okay, give me a breakdown. Who we got?
Love with Poop Smith.
Oh yeah, that's what Minnesota 2.0.
Yep, Minnesota 2.0, and they were underrated then. They're underrated now, and they're gonna just watch out.
You know what? That's the only thing I will agree with you. I will agree with you in that statement right there. Definitely. All right, boys. Okay.
You know, we got some new management, some new commissioners coming into the fold, and I'm pretty happy with the work I've gotten out of every single one of them.
Miss Ovechek, Carney, just doing Ovechek. I'm sorry, just
Carney,
excellent.
Miss Ovechkin.
I'm sorry, I keep butchering that.
Red Wing here, or fuck Teal, or fucking
our own little Will Wheaton,
whatever the fuck you want to call him. You should just change your name to fucking...
Again, dude. What is Look at him. You get the hair coiffed, though, dude. I mean, that is a righteous Will Wheaton coiffed, One Direction. Look at him. Look at him licking his lips.
It's going to be changed. I'll be cutting my hair tomorrow, so...
Oh, boy, you're going to worry about some guys coming after you. All right. Hold on, Mike. Real quick. Red, do we miss anything? Because we got about a minute left. We never talk, so I'm going to put you on the spot.
I think we missed on that a lot.
What?
I think we've done that a lot.
Yeah.
I got him some love too.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Him for the roster there.
Yep. Yeah, Carney did an excellent job, man. He's been fucking knocking it out of the park, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
And man. Plus the web. I mean the homepage itself is sharp too, man. Well, Rab did a lot of work, dude. You know, and that you can't deny that. It looks so much different from last where it was. So, guys, once again, thank you, man. Always a pleasure. We'll meet the same time, same bat channel next week. And then we'll have a lot to talk about because we're going to get ready. I'll get you guys' predictions. And I'm sure you guys will have more in-depth predictions, so will I, because we cheated a lot of guys this year. Once again, man, thank you for joining the show. Gray's a great co-host. I always appreciate it. Red, I just wish you wouldn't talk so much. Thank you. Mike, always a pleasure, sir. And I will see you boys next week, man.